Freedom.
Talking Black Podcast.
Freedom. Freedom over fame. Freedom over cycle stays the same.
Talking Black Podcast.
Yo, what is good? Welcome to episode 8 of Talking Black. I'm Donte. Donnie is so fly on IG. Sitting next to me are my co-hosts, and they're going to introduce themselves.
I am Jasmine Gale.
Your IG.
That's my IG. I am Jasmine Gale.
Why you not going to tell them your real name?
Like the name is my entire government name is in the IG.
No, it's not. Monique is not in the damn IG.
My middle name is not Monique because you're gonna really have our
Monique.
viewers really thinking my middle
Jasmine
name is Monique.
Monique Gale.
To set the record straight, okay. My Instagram name is I am Jasmine Gale. Courtney, I will kick it off to you before I have to fight Donte on camera.
I'm not worried about Monique.
I'm Courtney, Life Through Courtside on Instagram.
I'm Ray 2002 on IG.
Well, thank you guys for watching all our episodes this season. So we're going to do something a little bit different for episode 8. We don't have a script. We're literally just going to sit back and just talk shit amongst ourselves.
All
So
right.
we're going to see how this is going to go.
Good.
So it's a lot of things that's been
Gonna
going
go
on.
left real fast.
Don't say that.
A lot of shit that's been going on that we need to talk about. So we can just open it up with a great discussion. Before we got on camera, my man Ray was talking about this Beyonce Break My Soul song.
Oh, my God.
So we're going to swing it over to him while he talks about the world's oldest fourth grader.
And
we're gonna
first
get
of
on
all, we
I don't
talked
think,
about
I don't
this.
think she made it to the 4th grade. But I think this is the only song that actually has a meaning. The only song she has that actually has a
How
meaning.
does it have a meaning? Please enlighten me.
What's
Telling
the
you,
meaning?
it's about mental health. It's telling you quit your fucking job if you hate it.
Does Beyonce have a job?
That's
Does Beyonce have a job?
it's a, that's the,
Does Beyonce
that's the
have a
only-
No,
nine to
no,
five?
I'm about to say, has she
Song that
ever
means-
worked a 9 to 5?
Does Beyonce have a 9 to 5?
Yeah.
She has a 9 to 5.
She does.
Beyonce knows
But
Carter
it's the only
has
song
a 9 to
that
5.
has a
Wait,
meaning.
wait, have you
the only
seen,
song that has a meaning.
Blue
The
Ivy
verse.
and Jay-Z said she definitely has a 9 to 5. Now, but I get what you're
It's
saying.
the only song that has a meaning.
I get what you're saying. But you know how them
None of them
Beyonce
other songs
fans
they
are.
got beats, but ain't got no meaning.
But the Beyonce fans take stuff so literally.
I do.
Like these
They
people
do.
out here
And I
really
do.
quitting their
They do.
jobs.
And I do. And that's the problem. We talked about this in what, episode 7?
No, 6 or 5.
I'm sorry.
5 or 6, whenever.
That's 7.
So check, I know. Listen, check out episode 5. Because we definitely talked about Beyonce in this song, and I gave my honest, thorough opinion, and I'm a part of the Beehive, and I am thoroughly disgusted by that song. Because please stop quitting your job. Thoroughly.
That's
Beyonce
not
don't have no 9 to 5.
it.
And it may have some meaning, but how about thoroughly plan before you just up and quit your job because your baby daddy ain't gonna help you.
Yep.
Your mama ain't about to help you. Your sisters ain't brothers about to help you. You just gonna up and quit your job?
But if
you
the
think
people-
you think Beyonce, Giselle knows Carter's about to help you?
Well, I'm not sure Jasmine Monique
That is a beautiful name.
Oh,
It's a beautiful name.
But what
You're
if
a
somebody
hater.
already had that stuff planned and then that just gave them motivation?
that's a
to move
difference.
forward?
And that's different. That's
I think,
different.
gotta
I think,
plan.
I think the
Go
song
for
gives you
it.
motivation. Don't deal with no bullshit every day.
I
Yeah,
agree.
but so everybody not taking it that way.
I agree.
Everybody, Beyonce said quit
Beyonce
my job.
said-
Let me quit my job.
Thank you. And it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, think about like all these female rappers, right? Talking
like
about.
Nicki Minaj.
I'm done
No, thank
with
you.
you. So
No, thank
think
you.
about
I
all
mean, I
these.
like
Onika.
Onika.
Think about all these female rappers are talking about like city girls up, get a bag on this nigga. All of them are in relationships. Every single last one of them are in relationships. Why they talking to single women talking about fuck these niggas? But you ain't doing that. You ain't
It's just-
disrespecting
it's
your
just a
man.
song.
But people you don't understand about, you may not take music literally. Some people take music very literally and they follow that shit to the T. They are very influential. They're called influencers for a
But-
reason. People are easily
Wouldn't it be
influenced.
considered a good thing if they're taking it literally, that they're getting out of a situation that won't allow their soul to break, even if they're walking away from a steady income?
If they don't
First
have
off,
a steady
what is
income,
the
the
glare for?
soul gonna break even more because when they can't pay their bills, what they
But I look at it. But I
What
look
the
at
soul
it.
gonna do?
I look at the song as your mental health is more important than a stupid job.
Yeah,
I
get
agree.
it.
That is facts. But
I
don't
agree.
quit your job and give your mental health even more problems.
Smoke weed.
I mean, most of them probably already do.
You
that.
need money to purchase that.
Not necessarily.
I'm about to say not necessarily. Not necessarily.
So y'all
Throw
would
ass
know.
for weed.
I wouldn't know.
That's
I don't.
a-
I'm just.
You what? Bad
I said
Donte.
some people throw ass for weed. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. But you also said you had something you want to talk about today.
No, I like the way you try to change subject. So you know
I'm
women out
over
here
this
busting it open
discussion
for a bag of
already.
weed.
But you never know now. We're in a recession. ain't we?
I'm
Dick for a nigga.
over
That's
this
what-
discussion.
God, this
Already.
If
No.
that's what they do,
No,
that's what they do.
I'm glad I
I'm
didn't hear it. I'm glad.
This is where we need a button.
I'm just saying. That is hilarious. But you said you had something to talk
Oh
about,
my
though.
gosh.
So what we
You
talking
done?
about
You
today?
done with your spray?
Oh, I'm done.
Break
I,
my
I-
soul?
I have another topic, but we can wait till y'all finish.
Go ahead.
Respect.
Cause break my soul.
You won't wake my soul.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that just came out of nowhere.
Moving on.
Okay, so
Everybody.
I'm gonna let him get it out. I'm gonna let him get it
Go
out.
ahead, it's on you.
Motivation.
Come on now.
I'm stressed. I am stressed.
You are stressing
Okay,
us
okay.
out.
My favorite
out.
part is when Big Frida come on though.
Oh,
Big
Lord.
Frida.
Release your soul.
That gentleman.
He kind of.
Release your soul. Release your soul. She'll be playing. You already know.
Can we edit this part out?
We can't.
Big Frida
Editor,
be
can we
playing.
edit this out? Because what I'm not going to
No,
do is this
it's going
break on Donte today. And I feel like I say that every
I'm
episode.
relaxing. I'm cool. But you're not gonna break my soul.
Moving
All right, what's
on.
the next?
Jasmine.
So, okay. I really have a question for the men of Talking Black and maybe the photographer and engineer while we at it.
Okay.
Ah, look at him.
Rub it
The
in.
Birdman hand rub. It was the Birdman hand rub for me. Okay, so I gotta give y'all a slight backstory, which brought up this question today. So today I'm walking my dog, I'm minding my business, right? This dude pull up on me, like, hey, like, you know, try and get at me. Can I get your number? I'm like, I got a boyfriend. He's like, of course you do. He's like, but I'm saying, like, I mean, I got a situation, so
Ooh.
so, you know, we both got situations, so what's up? I was like, nah, I just told you, like, I'm good. And I try to be very respectful to guys when they approach me because I know it's hard for men to approach women. So I'm very respectful. So we talking, yeah. And he was like, I'm saying, like, ain't nobody loyal these days. Like, nobody can be trusted. I said, wait, what? If that's your reality, like, you're creating your reality. So he was like, basically, his, I guess, girlfriend that he's with, right?
Yeah.
He said she cheated first. Now he cheats. And I said, but you asking me for my number, don't you think that's creating a cycle? Because he was like, but are you loyal? Yeah. Is your man loyal? Yeah. And he was like, nah, like, you got to have a backup plan. I was like, but if I have a backup plan, isn't that me going into the situation thinking that it's not going to work?
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. And I said that you're creating a cycle because then if I leave my man for you, you're already showing me right now that you cannot be trusted because you got a girlfriend and a child and you're hollering at me. And he was like, nah, you're absolutely right. But I'm jaded. Like, I'm just jaded at this point, and I just feel like nobody can be trusted. And I was like, he was like, so wait, I mean,
by yourself.
right. I said, you might as well be by yourself. So he was like, well, if I was in another country, I just have multiple wives. But in this country, I'm going to stick it out with her. And it's cheaper to keep her. And I would never be in a relationship again. That don't make no sense to me. Anyway.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, I'm kind of good on this conversation
Yes,
at this
sir.
one because it's not making any sense to me. He was like, but I know if I left my girl, the odds will be like 10-1 for me. I said it'd probably be 20-1 for real because it's a lot of single black women out here, unfortunately, because I said, think about our scenario. The men are either gay,
Oh, jeez.
in jail,
Wow.
or they just, a product of their environment. So it's really slim pickings for us. And you're trying to make me create a cycle by coming to talk to you and disrespecting my relationship. So I'm good on that. And he was like, nah, I understand your thought process. He was like, and the fact that you even have me thinking like this means like, I hope your man know what he got. I'm like, we good. But your conversation. Like I'm not understanding you.
You,
So-
sir, are jacked up.
Yeah, so it had me thinking, because he's saying that to this day, he feels like no one is loyal and no one can be trusted. And so everybody should just be out here doing what they do.
You
For the streets.
You should have asked him if he had a monkeypox.
I'm done with you, sir. And so my question is, are black women supposed to accept the fact that men won't be completely monogamous? My men of Talking Black.
I think it has a lot to do with your upbringing too.
How so? Enlighten
He
me.
didn't have a good upbringing.
Why do you think
I
that?
think it has a lot to do with your upbringing, about how you raised.
I need you to elaborate.
That's how I think. I think that has a lot to do with how you was raised. Like I wasn't raised like that. Like, even though one side of the family was like that, but the other side that raised me wasn't.
So they raised you how?
They raised me to be dependent. They raised me to be consistent with one person. Don't be catching monkeypox and COVID.
Basically out here in the streets getting that hawk.
There you go.
Okay, I got you.
I think that's cap. I think
You think that's cap?
because I think that if you find somebody and this is the person for you, and the other person believes that you're the person for them, then you guys are going to do what you want to do. If you're going to be loyal to each other, be loyal to each other. My thing is, I think we're caught up in another society trend,
Yes.
in another generational trend, where everybody thinks this shit is cool to be toxic and think this shit is cool to be in a situation. Like, if you love somebody and you want to be with somebody and y'all are for each other, then fucking be with each other. If y'all want to bring people outside the relationship, inside the relationship, then that's something that y'all got to discuss as a couple and move forward. The thing is, people just don't communicate with one another.
That's a
If I'm in a
fact.
relationship with somebody and look, it's another person I want to bring in, babe, let's talk about bringing people into the relationship. If it's something that she's not willing to do, then I have to be disciplined enough and man enough to accept that. Vice versa. It just is what it is. That's how I look at it.
No, I will agree with that. That not one relationship is the same. I definitely agree that relationships have to be. You know, I hate the term relationship goals because your relationship will never mirror another relationship.
Not at all.
So you have to make the best of your relationship and create the rules for your relationship. That
You're
just
saying something, you
disturbs.
gotta talk real loud to get on this mic though.
Come on, engineer, you gotta.
Come on
Okay.
around.
Come on around.
Now you get to see who's behind the camera.
I'm about to say, y'all get to see our engineer, Trip Simpson of talking, straight talk, no chase.
Straight talk, no chase.
I don't want to take too much time, but I want to say I don't think it's more so about black men being monogamous.
Understand you.
I think that black women need to understand that it's a competitive market out here, and they need to learn to compete. If black women,
Why are we competing?
Compete.
Because that's right up there with him saying, "Oh, take my number so you can have a backup plan."
no, I think that was ridiculous. I mean,
That's
first of all, men who cold approach women are the most ridiculous men on the planet. Like,
Cold approach.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
you're driving your car, you see a
You
woman
see-
going
and
down
you
the
just
street,
pull
and you
over.
stop your car and get out. Hey, Bubba, try to kick like.
That's trash.
A man with a purpose and things to do don't have time for shit like
One of
that.
the type of dudes that will wear lick me all over.
U.S.
Not Polo Association.
We wear shit like that, you know.
I cannot.
I'm just
But
saying.
when it comes to his point though about monogamy, I mean like he got cheated on first. So
Yeah.
I mean
He's jaded.
his viewpoint at this point is
It's
a little
completely jaded.
scarred. So I mean I get where he's coming from, but I think the issue is really like what TD Jake said the other day. Our women are raised to be men.
That mic drop.
Right.
I think,
Right.
But I think the thing that gets me is,
fucking
and he admitted it.
I'm fucking dying.
Get not the
Okay.
I think the thing that gets me is he admitted that it, like him talking to me, and if I entertained him, is creating a cycle.
Yeah.
A cycle. It's
Yeah.
like, how about we learn how to keep black families together? And we're not doing that. If either one of us starts cheating, he's already cheating, clearly.
I just think that Motherfuckers just want to cheat. Just say it. I want to see.
Like, just
multiple
say
people.
that.
And if the person accepts it, then the person accepts it. And then lastly, I'm not taking relationship advice from a pastor who looks like a walrus. I'm not.
What you're not going to do is disrespect TD Jakes because you
No,
about to.
he
you
brought the disrespect
no,
to
you
himself.
disrespect.
Go
No,
there, take
this is
counseling
the
advice.
second episode. You disrespected
I'm
somebody.
so-
Hold it.
He
I'm about
brought
to
the-
move away
no.
from you.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Why is that? You disrespected Anita.
Listen,
Now you disrespected
he's a
TD
whole
Jakes.
pastor and a man of the cloth, right? So he gives you counseling advice for things that are in his area. I'm a whole chef. You're not gonna come to me to find out how to fix a car. So why am I gonna go to that motherfucker for relationship advice?
Because a lot of pastors actually do marriage counseling.
He need to help marriage counsel his damn daughter in her relationship. And
But
all
he
that wild
is.
shit they going on.
He is.
I'm not dealing with that. Fuck no. Get me to heaven, sir. Don't get me in the bed with nobody else. I can do that on my fucking own.
Not get me to
I
heaven.
don't got time for him, man.
Who's the next person?
Because I'm done with Donte. He's always disrespecting somebody.
I'm not
And when the
disrespecting him.
Lord
He
comes
is
down from above
The
and
Lord
strikes his ass
The Lord.
down.
We got. He want to chime in.
Okay,
He want to chime in on the topic.
The digital from also talking straight talking no chase.
Who is talking? Anybody straight talk no chase? Cosby Digital here. Shout out to the Talking Black podcast for having us on impromptu today. It's
I had to jump in
amazing.
this shit.
It's amazing. First of all, shout out to you for rebuffing that man's advances on the street. I appreciate you. You know, it's good to know that I'm out here with a thought. You know what I'm saying?
No, she's not a thought. Thank you, Jesus.
Not
She
ever.
went from ashy to classy. But no, I think when it comes to like men in monogamy, I don't think it's just black men. I think don't try to
men,
put black
period.
men in a box that all men are in, because some cultures have figured out men that are worthy or have the ability to have multiple women and multiple wives even from a religious perspective, they're able to have it.
There were queens in history who did that.
We live in
Hello, because let me.
we live in a society now that we've been taught that monogamous marriage, from a Christian perspective, is our standard that we live in, right? But I think, like, I forgot who said it, but I think Donte says, like, hey, like, do what works for you. Like, if you want to be in a monogamous relationship, do that. If you want multiple wives, you do that. If you want to, date multiple people, I think you should be open and upfront and honest with the people you're dealing with. And I think as long as they with it, live your best life. But I think one thing, like they did back in the olden days, or even now, like the Muslim religions, other religions, you got to be on point. You just can't have multiple women. You got to be able to afford all your women. They got to be housed and clothed the same. Like, you got to be essentially man enough to be able to do that.
So would you have multiple wives if you could?
If I lived in another society at another time, maybe I would. Right now, no.
Good answer. Good
that was
answer.
so well played.
But I think even men who do want to date multiple women, there are women that's out here for everything that you with. But you can't be a bum trying to do it. I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
As they say, you got to pay the cost to be the boss.
Straight
Thank
like
you,
that.
sir. So, I mean, I guess that was the question, because I feel like I've been talking to different men that have that same concept as, like, I'm going to have you and also do what I want.
So the
I'm going to have
piggyback
my
on that
cake
question.
and I'm going to eat it too. Because let's be real, it is 10-1 out here, maybe 20-1.
Man, it's a lot to one right now.
It's a lot to, like, one man could literally talk to a slew of women if he really want. No, for real, let's be clear. Let's think about it. Because think about the women, think about the women who know you in a relationship and still will push at your man. Because they're like, oh, he committed. Oh, he with her.
But I
Oh,
don't
challenge accepted.
I don't think that's more so of the man issue. That's the woman issue. Because if you flip the dynamic and you look at it from the woman's side, women act the same way on the lesbian scene. It could be a
Nah, I
whole
heard it's
female
treacherous.
stud,
I heard it's treacherous
which
with
is
the female.
correct me if I'm wrong, but stud is the man,
It
the
is.
manly one,
It is.
who's out here acting like, who portrays as the dominant one in the relationship. And you all have a slew, like the word you use, a slew of women in line to date this
The
stud.
stud, yeah.
And that's just how it is. I don't know what it is. They just attract that type
Nah,
of shit.
it's some handsome studs out here.
I'm not going to fucking deal with beautiful gentlemen. That's what I'm not.
So there is a TikTok trend about that. How the
I
dudes
saw
are
that.
like the stud. She had a donk, and the man was watching, and she was jumping, and it's some sexy studs out there.
Nah, it's
female
some
studs that you can tell.
some good-looking
with some
studs out there.
With beautiful women, if they wanted to be beautiful women. But then you have the ones that like take it to the extreme. Like, why are you walking around with your strap on in public? Like,
I've never seen that.
there are ones out there. And you know what I do? Just my sick, fucked up mind. I see them, and you going like the 7-Eleven. It's like a manly stud behind you. I hold the door and say, come on, man.
Oh, you are Dante is so disrespectful.
Actually, that's not disrespectful. That's what they are.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
But they identify as male.
I don't
What
know
their
what they
driver's
identify
license
as. But come
What
on,
did
man.
driver license
What
say?
did driver's license say?
Come on, ma'am. You know,
Yo, you are so
I'm
disrespectful,
just saying,
bro.
I treat them like they want
What
to be
did
treated.
driver's license say, right?
I don't care what you say.
Oh my
How
god!
strong, how
The
tough,
thoughts and views
how
of Bernard
big,
Sims and Dante
No.
Anderson are
I
not
don't
the
care how
thoughts and
tough,
reviews of
how
Talking
big,
Black.
how strong,
all.
how gay you are. You're still a woman.
I'm not
and
getting
to that.
you
We
want
gotta get to the
certain
next
things
person.
and certain affections. When you get in that bedroom with another woman, you want to be cuddled, you want to be caressed.
Men want to be
all that
cuddled and
stuff.
caressed.
I'm
Let's
not-
be clear.
I never said
Because
a man didn't want to.
listen,
But at the
okay,
end of the day,
I big spoon
I'm
my
going to treat
man.
a woman like a woman. Well, that's another topic. But that's what it is.
She big spoons
I big
her
spoon
man.
my man.
Sound like Nicole. I turn the other way. She just come a spoon.
I sure do.
So that's all I'm saying.
And he
Okay.
takes it.
It's my. Oh,
Courtney, what you got to talk about?
so this
I'm glad he not by the buttons.
So this is a question I took from my Facebook group. Could you date someone that's not your type physically but checks all the boxes?
I do it now.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Date, but commit long term? I don't think
Because
so.
don't opposite attract?
No,
Yes, they actually do.
not
I
necessarily.
think you can date possibly, but like long term, no. I
But
don't-
why
Yeah,
not
not
long term?
long-term.
So,
Because
explain
No
to me.
physical attraction at all. Like they're not physically attractive, but they check all your
Because-
boxes.
Oh, that's
I
not
don't
what
care
you.
what
That's not what
nobody
the
But
says. man.
physical attraction is a box.
That's not your type physically. Like physically is
My
physical
man was
attraction.
not my type when I first met him. Like he's not what you know what I'm saying. He's not my type.
Okay.
So, but I'm good. I find him attractive.
ugly niggas at first.
First of all, I'm glad he don't have a mic. But so yes, what I thought, what I wanted, how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to be, is not what I have. But I'm happy. I'm good.
But you
So-
are attracted to that person now. The thing is, if you're not attracted to that person at all, but they check the mental box, they check the financial box, they check the compatibility box, except for they look like something you don't want.
I say go for it, sis, because listen, these good looking niggas is trash too.
Man, your
So
eyes play a big part in your relationship.
these
And if
men,
you wake up and you seeing something on the consistent,
Like you
that
gotta
you're
put a
not
trash
attracted
bag
to,
on the face.
That means it's
Nah, I
something
can't-
else
I couldn't do
can
that.
peek in and get you.
I can't do that. Now, no, okay, then no. If we're saying not at all, like not at all attracted,
Like I think,
not one bit.
forgive me. I think Leslie Jones is cool as shit, but I couldn't be in a relationship with her. I couldn't imagine
He
Like
thought
she
about
saying Leslie Jones.
the
every day.
thoughts and views.
You gotta put that trash bag on because her hair never done.
Leslie Jones looks like Welch's grape juice.
What the hell?
I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out.
And you can
How does someone look like a juice?
take that for whatever it is. I don't know. I just get.
It don't
I see
matter
her,
what
I see-
topic we give
What?
Dante.
Dante's gonna forget
He's
us. Yes,
he's gonna go left.
I'm sorry,
with
bro.
anything. We could
We
talk
have to have a script. We have to have a script.
Welch's grape
What?
juice.
How does someone look like Welch's grape juice?
I don't know. That's
There's
what I feel.
no-
when I see
Trash
her.
bag over the head.
Yeah, like a pro.
But you know what I think though? Welch's grape juice is bomb as fuck. You know what I think though? I think that initially, if you meet someone and you're not initially attracted to them, but they also check all your boxes, you are gonna find that person attractive over time.
That's possible.
I can see that.
I feel like you're gonna find that person attractive over time because you're so happy, and because especially if you dealt with trash or you wasn't finding what you were looking for in the past, and you meet this person, and yeah, they may not be initially physically attractive.
So that means you're compromising.
But everybody compromises.
Everybody
compromises in one way, shape, or form.
He got another comment.
Come on, engineer Trip Simpson.
I'll just say that works for women, but it does not work for men. It doesn't work for men.
Well, no, I agree because men are visual. Men are visual. Men are very visual, and I think that. So I'll get in it. Okay, wait. I'm sorry, Courtney. You got a topic.
No, that's not. That was it. Go ahead.
So for men. Because I know, like I said, you said men are very visual, right?
Yes.
So,
because I think women were like, oh, he got this. Yeah, I'll give him a shot.
Yeah, that's how women are.
That's how that goes.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like, as a woman, if I met somebody and I'm like, okay, I'm not initially physically attracted, but he checks all my boxes, I feel like I would, I'll be good. I will be good because I dated the drop dead.
Don't convince me, convince yourself.
I'm not convincing myself of anything. Okay. I'm good. Because if I wasn't, I would have took that dude's number.
I wasn't talking about in real life.
Oh, I was just saying.
God damn. You told me you was good on that situation.
I mean, definitely. Okay. But I'm saying, like, I feel like there are women that's like, oh, he gotta have this and he gotta have that. Yeah. And you meet those men and that shit does not work out. You could literally meet your mate, your soulmate, and that nigga initially end up being trash.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, you gotta be open to what you think you don't want.
I kind of get that, but I just think from the man's side, it's just different.
Because y'all visual creatures. So what if you met a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And she was bomb, like physically, she was bomb. She was a dime. You married her. Over time, she started not to keep up her appearance. She started gaining weight, So because men are visual, would you ultimately end up cheating on her?
No, we will have a discussion.
Okay.
He said yes.
Okay.
We will have a discussion.
So you're not going to even have a conversation with her before you cheat on her?
What's the conversation?
Baby, can you wear a little sexy dress or get some lingerie, or hey, let's go for a walk and let's eat
sexy gym clothes.
But that's a conversation.
I get it, but that shit was
I cannot stand y'all. Y'all are out of pocket today.
Oh
y'all
my God. I get it. What's some of y'all pet peeves? Like, what's some shit that just drives y'all?
Your ass.
Yeah, you a pet peeve.
I'm a pet peeve.
You're a pet peeve.
Wow.
You're a pet peeve.
You make people lose friends.
First off,
you disrespect.
I feel as if I'm being attacked.
Disrespect the legends.
You disrespect legends. And then I'm still confused with how somebody looks like Welch's grape juice.
I mean,
I just say what people are thinking out loud.
Who thought that?
Well, I didn't think that.
I mean, that was one of my thoughts.
It
was one of my thoughts. But like, what is Gene? What's some of y'all pet peeves? Like, what's some shit that like irritates you?
My pet peeves.
I don't like people tapping me.
Me either.
I like that little.
I hate that.
I don't like
it.
people asking multiple questions. You got a 2-question limit with me, and that's it.
Not two.
2 questions. That's it.
Don't keep asking questions because then I'm gonna get annoyed.
People who don't understand personal space.
I hate
boundaries. Like, why do you need to walk that close up to say something? Like, stay the fuck back, ask your question, and get the fuck on. Like, I don't like people that come into my circle like that.
I don't like people that say, Jasmine. Yeah. What?
That can blow me.
That blows me. Don't touch me. Don't tap me.
That's what I said. Don't tap me. And my kids do it, and I be like, but when adults do it, bruh.
Okay, I got another one. It's real petty though. Bad handwriting.
Bad hair, what?
Bad
Handwriting.
is something that's
Let me tell
terrible.
you, my first grade teacher, Miss Angela Moore. She ain't play.
I'm mad you remembered her
Miss
name.
Angela Moore. She was the best teacher ever.
But your handwriting looks phenomenal, so of course you can be biased and say stuff
I don't
like
like
that.
bad handwriting neither, though. But
People got the handwriting they
you know
have.
what blows me, though? Like, real live. When people wear flip-flops and socks, and you have, like, the color part for the toe that's supposed to be over the toe, and that shit is, like, to the side or off to the bottom. That shit drives me the fuck
Oh my gosh.
crazy. Like, it's supposed
Why,
to be
Dante?
over the toe.
Why, Dante?
That shit
about-
blows me.
what about-
Also, when people wear flip-flops and their toes hang over the flip-flop.
Yeah, I don't get that
Size
either.
the fuck up.
Okay.
Size the fuck up.
I don't get that either.
That like blows my life.
No, I saw this dude in the airport. You could tell he was pressed to have some Yeezy slides because his foot was hanging off this much off. Was you with me? Was that Dubai?
Terrible.
Man, when I say we laughed this man the entire
We
time
left,
he was
we
in
left
line
before we got on the flight, and he was on that flight. After that 14 hours, we saw him at Dulles.
and laughed
And we
again.
laughed again.
I don't understand
And
why
laughed
people
again.
do that. It's not.
It's.
not
I think
that
it's
serious.
for the hype to say, okay, I have some Yeezy slides because otherwise, why do you? Why
Get your size.
get your size, bruh?
Just get
And this
yourself.
dude had a whole Louis Vuitton bag and everything.
They was iced out. Him and his girl.
Them-
Him and
Those
his
was
girl.
his girl slide.
That's what Ray said. And I was like, nah. Because if my man came outside with some too short slides, where you think you going?
Right. Just
Where you going?
Leave those home.
Yeah, another pet peeve. Why do people still write checks?
No, that blows me.
If
Don't
you're
write no
still
check.
writing checks, get the fuck on.
Older people still write checks.
They need to stop.
Older people still
It
write
needs to be a
checks.
certain amount of money. If it's not, like, I would say 5 digits, you shouldn't be writing a check.
I don't think anybody should write a check at all. It's a waste of a tree.
I had to write a check when I had to do my little earnest
Yeah,
deposit.
so I work at
I did too
in the car automobile
Yeah.
industry.
For check,
So,
for
you
your
know,
mortgage.
buying like high priced vehicles and stuff like that, we do accept checks. But like I said, it needs to be. If you're coming to me writing me a check for $50, we're gonna fight.
I don't accept
That means
checks.
sell that shit
that
on
means that
Cash
they don't
App.
have the $50.
And they waiting to get
Right,
paid.
they waiting.
you go.
Don't catch that till next Saturday.
Oh
No,
my
you can take it to the
gosh.
bank, but it's going to take like 2 or 3 days to process.
That's true. So I have a pet peeve. Women that do not wear the correct bra size. Or the correct undergarments in their clothes.
Or if
Okay.
they wear lick me all over.
Oh, you and this lick me off.
That thing kind of smell bomb though.
I'm impressed with the
I
body
don't
oil
even
men
know.
because they have upgraded. Not only do they sell body oils now, they carry incense.
Yes.
They do socks.
Them joint smells bomb.
Some of them do water. Like these motherfuckers are entrepreneurs. So shout out to the body oil men.
You got to up your game.
They not
It's
fucking
2022.
And they take Cash App now too.
Yeah, they do.
They good.
The
They
incense
quick.
man, the body oil man.
I saw a man from the Nation of Islam on Pennsylvania Avenue selling the Morning Star, the name of their
And the bean
paper,
pies.
and the bean pies, and they take Cash App.
Wow.
He said you can sell them too.
What does bean pie taste like?
Don't want to know.
I don't know.
I haven't had one.
Don't want to know.
I haven't had a bean.
It's never been my
But I
desire
love
to
a sweet
find
potato
out.
pie.
It just don't sound right. Bean pie. Like how do you sweeten a bean?
It's not sweet. I'm sure.
Oh,
it's
it's
not
not
sweet.
sweet.
I'm sure it's
I've
not
never had
sweet.
one. Have
It
you ever
might
had a
be
bean pie?
savory.
Negative? No.
You said you have had
It
it?
might be
Nah,
savory.
he said negative.
Oh, I mean, I'm never. I bet Aretha Franklin had a bean pie.
Okay,
No.
is everybody like? Cause okay, this has been
She had multiple bean
a
pies.
great.
A whole bunch of shit.
So Courtney, what are you wearing today?
We are
What are you wearing
We
today?
are not done.
Why we not
Question.
done?
When you were in high school, what were some of the hottest shoes that
much?
you got?
Oh, you know, I always had Jordans.
Yeah, I mean, Jordans was just like popular for like just
40.
forever. I think he just hit on something with this retro shit. What were some of like the hot sneakers that y'all had? When you were, like,
This is where Jasmine exits the conversation.
I remember you having some kicks in high school.
I literally have 4 pairs of shoes.
You had a tough ass pair of flight posits. I remember those.
I did. That's all you got. I'm not a sneakerhead like y'all. I think we got the 3s. We all bought the 3s. Isn't that what they call
Oh,
it?
yeah, we wore it to the Kevin Hart joint.
Kevin Hart joint. Oh, we gotta do that again.
I love sneakers. We
Oh
already know
yeah.
how
Nah, that's about like
Yeah.
I got the 3s, the foam posits, and some oh shoot, the Nike 270s.
Air Max 2.
Oh,
the
the
bubble?
see, I don't even know the real
Yeah,
name.
yeah. Them joints hella comfortable.
Yeah,
They are so
I think
comfy.
Jordans were the thing in high school for everybody at that point.
But y'all still buy J's, don't y'all?
I sure
Yeah,
do.
they haven't went out of style. They not, what the one nigga?
With your booty
Yeah,
on
you know,
Got
silver
the
toe
one
ones.
nigga.
Silver toe ones.
I actually did want those.
I
Girl,
did too, actually, and they came in women, but I found my women's size.
I actually wanted
I own a
those.
pair
I
of
just
boots.
got the red and white ones coming.
I was trying to get some Yeezys from Donte, but he's been.
my fault. I
I've
dropped the
been
ball
waiting
on
on them
that.
Jones for like
I
5
dropped
months.
the
I'm
ball on
over
that.
it now.
My fault. I got you. We'll get that together. My apologies.
What do you
I never
guys-
wanted the Yeezy. I don't know.
They're
why.
comfortable.
They're comfortable as hell.
That's what I
Yeah.
keep hearing,
Very,
so
very
I want
cool.
to try.
I kind of wanted the bubble cloud ones.
I like that's what I like those. He sent me the blush ones. Them Jones was like that.
But the boots take forever to put on your feet, though.
No, I want those.
I'm good on those.
They're
no
really comfortable.
I feel like the amount of money I could spend on some shoes, I could spend on a bag.
But see, I don't carry bags.
I don't carry bags.
But I mean, there's some shoes that cost. I just bought some shoes.
I mean,
We
you're
know.
sneaker. I'm about to say like
We know.
I've been knowing you half my life, so
We know.
I don't want to say.
What kind are they? What kind of shoes are
Dress
they?
shoes?
They could be dressed.
what are they?
Designer.
McQueen's.
My guy. Yes.
Oh yeah, I got some McQueens.
Yeah, they're nice too. I'm a fan of McQueen's. They're really dope.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
like
have
them.
one.
Are we finished? Are we good?
Are we finished?
No.
What do you have on? Because I'm done with Donte.
First off, don't be done with me.
I feel like every episode you say something to where I'm just done with you. So
Pretty much. Pretty
mad.
much. And
It-
you
it
started
is
early
what it
today.
is.
You started.
You
as soon,
definitely started
You
early.
started as soon as we started. Just took
because
off.
I feel like y'all been disrespecting my thoughts since the end of episode 4, and I'm not gonna fucking do this anymore. I'm just gonna say what I mean. I'm gonna mean what I say. Nicki Minaj should have been on the Mount Rushmore.
So what are you wearing?
Aretha Franklin.
So what are you wearing,
was
Courtney?
average,
So
vocally
I'm
with the
wearing
one
a
about Aretha.
company. I'm wearing a company called Black Men
else
Smile,
I'm gonna say?
and
But we not
my
gonna talk about
shirt
Anita like that.
says
Anita sounds
"Black
like she's
men
eating
make
when she
me
sings.
smile" because these two don't.
These two don't make me
These
smile.
two definitely don't.
Actually,
but
I really make
other
you
black
smile.
men make
you
me
don't.
smile, and the company is called Black Men Smile.
Megan Thee
I like
Stallion
that.
has the
I'ma get
strongest
one.
knees
Yeah, they got
I've
black
ever
people
seen
make me
in
smile.
life.
They got all types of joints. I'll send
like
you the
that.
info.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
No,
I like Megan.
Megan got some strong knees. I
I
fuck
like
with
her,
Megan.
though.
I mean, I rocks with Megan.
Plan B is my
Hands on my
joint.
knees.
I ain't even gonna lie.
What you got on?
Oh, so the headband is black owned. This is a a turban headband from RL's, and I'm going to tag her.
Okay.
I did the headband today. Don't judge, okay? Everything else is Zara.
Right?
Nah, not really.
Nah, it's not black owned at all.
Rapper, athlete, entrepreneur shirt from New Age CEO.
I'm not wearing anything black on. I ran out. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like we could be candid with
Talking
one
Black
another now.
podcast promoting
And,
black-owned
that's
clothes,
just
and
what
he
it
ran
is.
out.
And as I was saying,
Oh, the clothes are
Nicki
dwindling.
Minaj should have been on the Mount Rushmore. Aretha Franklin is what she was.
Thank y'all for coming out
Whitney
to
Houston's
talk
the
to
greatest
watching
vocalist.
Talking
How
Black.
about
Female of all
Aretha
time.
is the mouth.
Okay.
We will no longer
That's just what it is.
allow these two free range.
for joining us today.
I'm just saying.
Deuces.
Patty LaBelle, sweet potato pies
You
are
could cut
trash.
this off. You could cut this off because we're done.
It is what it is. Stevie
stop.
Wonder needs to cut his dreads.
Please
Don't
stop.
worry.
Just go bald.
I agree.
Just go bald. Like I'm just saying.
It don't matter.
Sexy?
You forget
That's-
who's
that's just
editing
what it
this.
is.
Talking Black Podcast.
Freedom over fame.
Talking Black podcast.
Freedom over cycle stays the same.
Talking Black